Hey, what's going on YouTube family, guys? Future tomorrow here, back with another vid. And right before we get into the review of the Saucony X FEATURE sneaker boutique collaboration, the High Rollers, I just want to wish everyone out there happy holidays. Hope you guys had a really great time with your family, friends, people that you hopefully don't get to see during the regular times of the year. The holidays seems to be like a really good reason for some people to really get together. I think that we should definitely make more effort to try to make that happen a lot more often. You never know when someone's not going to be there in your life. So it is what it is, though. Some people are just really busy, schedules, just different conflicts sometimes doesn't really allow that, but the holidays usually tends to. A lot of people get off from work, so on and so forth. So again, hope you guys had a happy holidays. And if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. I hope you had a really great Christmas, had lots of turkey stuffing, all that good jazz. Whatever your family traditionally does for Christmas, I hope you enjoyed it and enjoyed the time with them. Now, that being said, guys, let's jump into this review really quick. And basically, again, what we have on deck is the Saucony X FEATURE sneaker boutique collaboration. It is the first collaboration between Saucony and Feature. They're, guys, a fairly new boutique on the scene, as in they've only been around for, or since established, I should say, since 2010. So, you know, the ending of 2014 will make their 4th year anniversary, if you will. They're not even around since 5 years. I mean, up until earlier this year, it was still phone order only. They finally got their e-commerce site up and running, which I was very happy to see. So I picked these up directly from the website on the evening that they were dropped. I believe it was December the 19th, which was a Friday. And I was one of those persons, because I tend to, on releases that I'm really going after, order immediately. I got free shipping because there was a glitch in the website. It was supposed to be $140 plus $13 domestic shipping, but it just basically said $140 when I checked out, did my PayPal, everything. I actually even called them up on the phone. They were actually still open. I was really nervous that my order would have been canceled, but they were like, "Nah, you're good, bro." So, you know, huge props to them for honoring the fact that their site, the error was on them. It wasn't on the customers or anything. So I paid $140 for these. Now, Feature, guys, is located in Vegas. Now, for those of you that have not been to Vegas, I'm hoping that you've seen, you know, shots of Vegas in different movies, photos, what have you. I know some of you probably live out there. I actually used to live in Charleston, Las Vegas when I was a kid. My dad still lives out there. So this box and the theme, to me personally, is very, very fitting, as in a nod to the culture, the lifestyle, the nightlife, and the casinos that they see around there, the things that they're surrounded by, you know, their environment. So, as I'm gonna call this, guys, this is basically, to me, like casino table green is what I'm gonna call it. Most casino tables will have the name of the casino somewhere or at some part of the actual table. That's where I think this, I mean, regardless, I think the name of the actual collaboration and the company would have been on the box, but this is what that really reminds me of. The Saucony Feature sneaker boutique, how it's here in this particular yellow, again, really reminds me of the branding from a casino on a particular table. So casino green table right there. Around the top lid border of the box, guys, you have those $100 and $500 and $1,000 coins. They're actually like Feature. It says like all things good there. I think, again, really, really nice. The box does have 2 holes, so it's kind of like really nice on either end to actually hold it. On this side here, guys, you have your label. Now, I don't know whether the G9 Shadow 6 was actually chosen by Feature, or whether when Saucony got in touch with them, however this collaboration went down, Saucony was like, "We want you guys to do a collaboration on the G9 Shadow 6. What do you guys think about that?" And obviously they accept. Again, I don't know how the collaboration effort went down behind this, but basically, you know, that's the label on the box. It's black and pink, the only colorway that's available. And you can see the style code right to the top there. On the back of the box, guys, it's like a matte black finish with High Roller in like a gloss finish. It looks like the font Futura, so you guys can see that right there. Again, the High Roller right there on the back of the box. Now, if we go ahead and just like pop this open, guys, the package, your box will come with different assortments, different swag, if you will, you know, some goodies. Now, I'm not sure if the global release, which is going to be on December the 27th, is going to have this swag included, but you do get a pack of playing cards, which again is a shout out, I think, or a nod to their environment. You know, Vegas, just what's going on there. For those of you that have been there, have seen Vegas in movies. Again, you can see, I think it looks like, you know, $100, $1,000, and $500 chips. Again, feature all things good. And then, guys, we also have a pretty nice, like, little dust bag. You know, just simple black with the feature logo, their coordinates on it. And if we reverse it on the other side, again, the same deal with all things good, which if you follow them on any of their social networks, you'll know that all things good is like their motto or chant, if you will. And established 2010, I did mention to you guys, a fairly new company. Drawstrings at the top, you know, no huge surprise or anything like super elaborate there. Seems to be made out of a pretty decent canvas material, this dust bag, but it seems like your standard dust bag. So comes with cool swag. That was really nice. I do think that for such a new company, they might in the future, just in the sake of, I think, marketing and advertising, they may in the future for other collaborations want to add some of their social networks there. Like, they're pretty heavy on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, so they might want to kind of like add that, I think, to the bottom. But that's my personal opinion. That's neither here nor there. I'm not a consultant for Feature Boutique. Now, the shoes, guys, the shoes. When I first saw these, I knew that for me personally, they were absolute fire. Some people may not agree. I know a lot of people don't mess with Saucony like that. I think it's still an extremely, or heavily, I should say, slept on brand. And that's really unfortunate because, as I've mentioned in past videos, Saucony's, like New Balance, which is one of the first shoes that come to mind, are basically one of the most comfortable shoes that I personally have owned. I have 5,000, 6,000s, Shadow Originals, Jazz. I mean, all of their shoes are just like ridiculously comfortable. And as far as the sizing, I wear a 10.5 to 11 in almost every other brand. Some brands I have to, again, it's kind of like a half size or a whole size. But I've found with Saucony, as far as the sizing goes, I've always picked up a size 11, and in every single model that I just mentioned just now, the size 11 has always fit me perfectly, guys. I've never gone wrong with picking up, you know, anything other than my size 11. So I hope that helps people out there that always or usually have questions about sizing. Now, the shoe itself, guys, I mean, the color blocking on this is just straight bananas. A lot of people just see shoes. I see art and I see a shoe. So for me, it's like the best of both worlds when I hold something like this in my hand. And the shoe is dominated by, you know, two premium materials. Towards the front toe box of the shoe, guys, it'll hit here by the mud guard, and then to the back upper heel area right here. It's perforated premium leather in a bone color. If I get in there so you guys can get some macro love and see some of those details, you guys can see that right there. Perforated leather, again, bone colored, really nice. Guys, starting from the front 3/4 going to the entire back of the shoe and the upper of the shoe, that is dominated by this really nice premium black suede. I mean, really smooth to the touch once you have it in hand. If you do plan to pick these up, I think material wise you will be pretty happy with these overall. Again, that's the two majority materials dominating the shoe. And then what they went with is pink, some people may say salmon colored accents with the 3 dots here. You have that here on either side of the shoe, down in the midsole. You have the sock liner of the shoe. You have the back of the tongue of the shoe as well in that pink. And then you have this hit of pink right here in the back as well. Now, I do want to mention, guys, that, and you could possibly find a picture of this on my Instagram, which is @FutureTomorrow. I'll leave a link down in the description. These 3 dots here, guys, the very top of the tongue right there, and this side as well, and that back little hit right there, this little tab, if you will, guys, it's actually 3M. It looks really bright, really nice. Again, overall, I think the shoe is just like absolutely amazing. The entirety of the tongue is the same black suede that you actually find on the upper and the majority 3/4 of the shoe. If I just like move the laces out of the way a little bit, you guys can see on the actual tongue of the shoe, it says Feature right there, has a $100 chip, all things good, which is again their little model chant, if you will. The shoes, guys, does come, I should say, with 2 pairs of laces. You get a pair of flat black laces that are actually already laced in the shoe, and then there is attached to the shoe, you should also receive a pair of black rope laces with the same pink or salmon color diagonal lines in it. So again, really nice that they included, I think, all of the swag and just extras in the shoe. Given this is their first collaboration, I don't really think they could have done anything less, because there's so much competition right now in this market, so many collaborations happening, that I think when you do get a chance to collab on a shoe, you need to come out the gate really, really hard, and I feel like Feature definitely did that here. Now the insole of the shoe, guys, basically $100 poker chips. You guys can see in there, again, it says Feature, all things good on the chip. So keeping with the theme on the actual seal of the tongue, if you will, and the lid of the box, and just overall inspiration based on their environment and where the shop is located. The midsole, guys, is actually broken up by this same bone color towards the forefront of the toe box, and then towards the back of the shoe you basically have this nice black. It's a matte black, but inside that matte black, guys, it's basically bone color and the same salmon or again pink color speckles, and again that extends around to this side. So again, it's the back 3/4 part of the shoe, and I already mentioned to you guys the hit of pink you see in there in the midsole, again on both sides as well. Now if we just go ahead and turn the shoe over real quick, gum bottom sole. Gum bottoms are always good to go in my personal opinion. And then the grid G96 and I think grid 9000s and a couple other Sauconys tend to have this kind of air pocket or unit inside there. So again, you have that. Nothing has changed on the outsole of the actual shoe. So guys, this is pretty much the Saucony times Feature collaboration, the high roller. Again, for me personally, it's an absolutely beautiful shoe. May not work for everyone, but as I've always stressed, and I believe I'm going to start to stress more, guys, do not go with what's hype. Always go with what you like, what feels right to you, you know, what you would love to rock, to have in your collection. Don't worry about what anybody else is wearing or looking like anybody else. Just worry about your individuality, and I think making yourself look good and comfortable in what you like. Don't worry about anybody else. So for me, absolutely beautiful shoe. If I had to do it over again, I definitely would. Guys, if you think that there's anything I didn't cover in this, any questions you have that may help your decision on whether you want to cop this in a day or two, which again is going to be December the 27th for the global release, drop a comment down below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible, keeping in mind that my answer may help you decide whether or not you want to pick this up. But again, absolutely beautiful shoe in my opinion. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, like I mentioned before, my Instagram is @FutureTomorrow. You'll find a link to my IG down in the description. If you guys can go ahead and hit me up over there, that'd be pretty awesome. I am going to post a picture of the 3M so you guys can see the deal and what's going on with that, and just a regular photo of the shoe as well. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Again, happy holidays to everyone. This is your boy Future Tomorrow, and I'm outie. Peace.